The Moravian capital of Brno is going to experience the biggest combat sports event in the history of the city. In September, Octagon and its circus, accompanied by the biggest stars, will arrive in full force. The title fight for the middleweight championship belt is going to come with an earthquake. On one side of the cage, there will be an elite Czech fighter and reigning champion, Patrick Kinsel. And on the other, as challenger and former champion of 5 European organizations, Alex Lahore. There will also be Slovak stars. The attractive and already postponed bout between Karol Rysavy and František Fodor, Vojta Barborik and his debut in the lightweight division, the return of the bomber Radovan Uškrt and the megastar Gabor Beast Bararoš. And we'll also see the culmination of the reality show, Who Can Survive, Adam and Nathan, who have unfinished business with each other and will finally come face to face in the cage. Octagon 35. Winning Group Arena, September 17th, Brno. Tickets available for purchase through Ticket Portal Network.
Welterová váha přinese stále ještě souboj 2 mladíků, kteří jsou velkou nadějí domácí scény MMA. 183 cm vysoký Václav Holota má na svém kontě celkově 6 vítězství a jedinou porážku. Ta přišla v zápase s Christianem Jungwirtem a na dlouhou dobu vzala Holotovi doslova do písmene vítr z plachet. Zápasy s Danielem Hromkem a Kristianem Valenciou v Pardubicích byly pro Holotu především velkým soubojem o jeho vlastní sebevědomí. To by po 2 vítězstvích mohlo být zpátky. V tuto chvíli mu ovšem stojí v cestě soupeř, který ve svém posledním zápase dokázal při své premiéře v Oktagonu porazit Denise Farkaše tvrdými údery v postoji a KO. Handanagić má na svém kontě 8 vítězství, z toho 5 dokázal ukončit pomocí KO. Z posledních 7 zápasů dokázal 6 vyhrát a je pro Holotu velmi nepříjemným soupeřem.
So welterweight warriors set to make their way onto one of the most beautiful stages in mixed martial arts, the Stvanica at Octagon 34, and we welcome 25-year-old Max Handanagić from the Czech Republic. 7 of his 8 wins, Luca, by finish. 4 of those are knockouts, 3 submissions, and the one that was most impressive for me, and when we spoke to Andrei Novotny about this fighter before, his step up in competition at Octagon 31 against Denis Farkas. Not just a step up in competition, but Andrei talked about how nervous he was fighting for Octagon on a big show, on the big stage. And he seemed to get more comfortable as the rounds went on, and in round 3 set up a beautiful D'Arce choke, getting the finish and the submission to open his account here under MMA for Octagon. Now, confidence is a huge thing, right? Believing that you are good enough to be here is a big part of the package. Again, a lot of people talk to me about fighting is 10% physical, 90% mental. And for me, that was a corner turn to Octagon 31 that shows this guy moving from striking into mixed martial arts is ready for this stage.
Yeah, I think we hear this a lot, the whole mental, physical side of fighting. And I think the preparation is maybe more physical than it is mental, but on fight day or fight week, it's 99% mental. It's such a battle within the mind. This young man is extremely talented, he's dangerous on the feet, he's dangerous on the ground. If he believes in himself and comes out here to prove a point, I believe he can do that. And I can believe he can do that against very, very high-level competition. You know, he has to believe that, and that's the big, big difference. So for him coming in here, it's an even bigger show now. It's an even bigger event. This happens once a year. So if he's feeling pressure from last time, and he'll definitely be feeling it again tonight. So we need to see if he can surpass that and move forward in his career and really up his level. And that's the opportunity he's got tonight against this man.
Yeah, this man well known to the Octagon fans. Václav Holota, a record of 6-1, looking to progress that. Trying to make that 7-1 against a really tough test here, especially skill set wise, because Handanagić Listen to that crowd. Look at the smile on this guy's face. That's what it means. That's the energy this arena brings to the fights. It really does turn it up a notch in the Spinal Tap terms. We are at 11, Luke. But this guy, I mean, super talented. Only lost once in his professional career. The only Czech fighter to have a Von Flue choke on his record. Training out of that gym with Andre Reinders, with the likes of Jan Malak. Malak talked about the rounds with me that he's been having with Holota. Said he's in superb shape. Really is switched on for this battle. 5 of his 6 wins are by finish, 2 knockouts, 3 submissions, and this will be his first fight as a married man, Luke. He's stepping in there for the first time after marrying his beautiful fiancée, now wife. And again, moments are made. Timing is everything, and when you put all those ingredients together with the event here in Prague, the open-air event, the once-a-year phenomenon, it's great, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we speak about the mental and the physical. We also speak about momentum. When someone starts picking up momentum in their life and things start coming together for them, sometimes that can translate into the cage. And you see that becoming married, a big success in his life, very focused now, trying to build a family, doing all these things, comes here tonight, really embellishes and enjoys this energy. You can see it. He's enjoying the experience. I feel like he's on a different level now as he moves into this fight.
Yeah.
Whereas the Handanagić, you can see he's a little bit nervous. Even now, just looking at him, the mental state of these two guys, for me, is polar opposite.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a telling factor. What will it play within this fight? Tail of the tape shows us the height and reach on the sides slightly of Holota. We're now ready. Let's get this one underway. Let's hand it to the main man, Mr. Andrej Novotny.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is a welterweight bout, scheduled for 3 rounds, 5 minutes. And it's brought to you in association with Tip Sport. Let me introduce you both fighters. First, in the blue corner, he is 25 years old. He stands 181 centimeters tall. He weighed in at 77.4 kilos. He represents MMA Poděbrady and MPT fighters, and the coaches in his corner are Lukáš Blažek, Tomáš Čerich, and Luboš Šuda. He has a professional record of 15 fights, 8 wins, 7 finishes, 1 draw and 4 losses. Representing Neroda Cup team deepcbd.cz and fighting out of the Czech Republic, Max Handanagić. Red corner, he is 29 years old. He stands 183 centimeters tall and he weighed in at 77.3 kilos. He represents Reinders MMA and the coaches, and his corner are Andre Reinders, Michal Novotný, and Martin Podluda. He has a professional record of 7 fights, 6 wins and only 1 losses. Representing Neroda Cup team, DKI Detailing, fighting out of the Czech Republic, in the red corner, Václav Holota.
Protect yourself at all time. Listen to my instruction. Make a clear fight. If you want to touch glove, it's now. Thank you. Go back to your corner. Thank you.
Set and ready for this welterweight contest here. Octagon 34, me, BRYAN, LACEY, alongside Luke Barnett calling the action here. Max Handanagić in the white shorts, blue corner, taking on Václav Holota, Prague's own, in the black shorts, red corner. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Off we go, circling to the outside here now. Handanagić, Luke, when you look at his striking background, his upper body does everything. He feints, it gives him the momentum. He gets a lot of torque on those big, heavy shots as well. Really good physical upper body as far as striking is concerned.
Yeah, and you see that will transfer into the hooks, coming out quite early with some left hooks as well. It's one of his more dangerous shots. He's coming around the side of the guard, but getting bullied early. Nice left head kick. Turning it up.
Oh, he needs to be switched on. That's what I was going to say. You've got to be careful, because that forward motion, those counter strikes, are exactly what Handanagić was looking for, and now he's piling it on, Luke.
And shoots out of absolute desperation, gets sprawled out, ends up on the bottom. Great work here from Handanagić on top. Max doing a good job, framing on the face.
Yeah, I was talking to some of the people around Holota, and they say he feels such pressure to make it a fight. He doesn't want boring fights. He wants to be in wars. He wants to be in fights people will remember. But that can be to your detriment, right? You force that pressure and that pace. You close the range on a dangerous striker like Handanagić, and what happens is exactly that. You can get caught.
Yeah, he got rocked. He got caught with a hook on the outside. You know, LACEY, because he's trying to force the fight, not picking his moments. Manages to get back to his feet here, though. Big pop from the crowd.
Yeah, he's from Prague, Holota. Huge fan base here. Oh, little slip there. Oh, jump knee. But they didn't quite connect, thankfully. Yeah, he was grounded.
It would have been illegal. Up here now. Great dexterity and flexibility being shown here from Holota.
Well, he's got his own move, Luke, a Holota platter. That is something that the people who train with him in the gym say he goes for again and again, and here he is trying to set it up. And somebody's cut as well. I think it's Handanagić. It might have been from that knee.
Has got great torque now on his shoulder.
Slick jiu-jitsu from Holota. Rides his opponent beautifully.
Yeah, uses that to sweep his opponent and get on top. Turns around a bad situation to right. We have a cut on the eye of Max.
Yeah, left eye there has got some damage. Can't see exactly where it looks to be right on the side of it rather than on the eyebrow, which is a better spot, right, for this position, Luke. When you're down and on your back, if it's over or it's across the eyebrow, that can bleed into the eye.
And still looks like there's plenty of blood coming from that cut. As we only move halfway through this first round, it's been furious pace as he turtles out, does well.
Oh, look at the set of the crucifix.
Yeah, needs to be careful here, does Max. Very dexterous with the legs. Holota now going to get an inverted triangle. Has the inverted triangle wrapped up.
Oh my goodness.
This is tight and dangerous here. Has 2 minutes to work in this position.
Holota, the only man in the Czech Republic to have that Von Flue. Now looking to add an inverted triangle to his accolades as well. He fought Jungwirth, and Jungwirth was able to get out of a number of triangles somehow, some way.
As well.
Yeah.
Using this maybe as an arm
Oh, he's put that under the shoulder as well.
In a lot of trouble is Handanagić.
And the referee looking upon, he's not going to let this keep going. There's a lot of blood coming as well, look.
Switches to the elbows.
Oh, he's out.
Slip out the back door.
He's out, but straight back into another triangle. Oh, slick jiu-jitsu.
And gets underneath the leg as well now, can create some torque or use this as a sweep.
Oh,
does that to sweep and get back on top. Great decision from Holota. The blood is pouring. Referee on top of the action.
This is a beating. What a turnaround. Submission after submission, position after position. And actually, the blood's probably done Handanagić some good there, Luke. That, I think, helped him slip out of some of those submissions. Oh.
Couple of good solid elbows on top from Holota.
1 minute to go.
You can see the blood just helping him swarm on the bottom. Squirming around, turning up, gets out of the chin.
Looking for the right. This is it. Václav Holota trying to finish it in one. Switches. Now he's got it.
And he gets the tap.
Oh! Václav Holota in front of his home crowd in Prague gets the finish.
Beautiful display. All over, submission after submission after submission, and ends with a basic rear naked choke. We had the Holota platter, the Holota platter. We had inverted triangles, inverted arms, and he finishes off with a beautiful rear naked choke victory. And distraught is he, Max Handanagić, in the middle here of the cage, broken.
Oh, but Václav Holota, like I said, Luke, he never wants to be in a boring fight. I will buy a ticket for any of this man's fight from this day forward. My goodness, again, showing just a bit the variation in skill sets. Talk us through this, because this is where he gets dropped.
Yeah, he comes out early, very, very aggressive, throwing that head kick. They just get caught here by a little hook on the inside as he pressures forward. We don't get to see it, but there's a fly, there's a jumping knee, it did land. It landed right on the head as well. That'll be what caused the cut. This was the start of the end. Now we see some jiu-jitsu exchanges, gets on top, throws some beautiful elbows. Here we have the inverted triangle. The referee was close to finishing it and stopping it there just because of the damage he was taking. He slips out the back door. Help maybe from the blood coming from the eye, but slips straight back into another triangle. It was transitional jiu-jitsu, and here's the finish.
Oh,
that rear naked choke gets sunk in.
He had to make an adjustment to get that hand around the back, but he certainly did. You can see the blood, the grimace on the face there of Handanagić. The tap came, the referee called it.
A beautiful display, be very, very proud of that. Another first round finish.
There we are, 2 down, 2 finishes. And one man with the mic, that man, Mr. Andrej Novotný.
Ještě předtím, než vyhlásíme vítěze, potlesk oběma mužům za fantastické kolo, které jsme tady na Štvanici viděli. Ale vítěz může být jenom jeden. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee called a stop to the action after 4 minutes 19 seconds. Rear naked choke and the winner coming from the red corner, Václav Holota! Vašku, obrovská gratulace. Tohle bylo šílených necelých 5 minut, 4 minuty 20 vteřin. Co si z toho pamatuješ nejvíc?
Ale vím, že jsem tam provedl chytit na zemi ten triangl a že byl max otevřený, takže tam jsem se snažil to dokončit. Trošku frustrace, když mi z toho vyklouznul. Vzpomněl jsem si na zápas s Kristiánem a říkal jsem, že se to nesmí nechat utéct. Takže jakmile jsem držel to RNCčko, tak jsem dal to všechno. Mám úplně odkrvený ruce.
My jsme během komentáře, pojďme si vlastně pustit na té velké obrazovce ty zpomalené záběry celého toho kola. A my jsme během komentáře přesně to vzpomněli, jestli náhodou ti nenaskočí zápas s Jungwirtem. Bylo tam i jedno naskočené kolono, tak zkus nás provést tím, jak si třeba tady trefil čistý high kick, jak moc vlastně si měl celý ten zápas pod kontrolou.
Hele, tak já jsem si neplánoval do zápasu vůbec nic. My jsme jenom věděli, na co si dát pozor a když jsem viděl, že mi prochází ty údery, tak jsem viděl, že Max je taky jenom člověk a že je možný ho porazit.
Viděli jsme, že tím kolenem si jej otevřel. Myslíš, že to byl vlastně rozhodující moment? Jednak si s tím hodně otřásl a jednak tam bylo opravdu hodně krve. Max vůbec neviděl na to oko posléze?
Ne, musím říct, že od toho trianglu si myslím, že byl Max v takovém pasivním módu, že ustrnul, že nebyl, jakoby, že ztratil tu bojovnost. Ale jako za mě všechna čest za to, co vydržel a nepustil ani to škrcení trianglem a skoro ani to RNCčko. Už jsem myslel, že budu muset přecházet.
Ještě jednou gratulace jednak k tomuhle výkonu, gratulace ke svatbě, dodatečná. A vy jste oba dva žili ten tvůj sen a žijete ho dál, tak kdy tě uvidíme příště, protože ta pauza teď byla docela dlouhá, téměř rok.
Hele no, teď jsi mi trošku nabil. Nejradši bych jsem zápasil s někým z německého OKTAGON výzvy. Zároveň bych jsem za nějaký čas chtěl znovu odvetu s Kristiánem Jungwirtem. A naposledy bych řekl, že mám chuť si na to vysrat okamžitě, takže já aktuálně nevím, potřebuji nějaký čas, potřebuji se srovnat v životě a pak můžu pokračovat.
Tak budeme doufat, že ta třetí možnost tu přejdeme a třeba ta odveta s Kristiánem v oktobru by mohla být. Děkujeme moc, Václav Holota.
Do Německa přinášíme tu nejlepší světovou zábavu. Hned na prvním turnaji jsme vyprodali ikonickou festhale, překonali německý rekord v MMA a pokračujeme dál. I tentokrát se můžete těšit na německou superstar a bývalého profi fotbalistu Christiana Eckerlina. Do akce nastoupí i elitní evropský borec a hrozba pro celý welter. David Zavada. Chybět nebude ani populární tank. Postrach těžké váhy OKTAGONu Hatev Bosmoil. Příběh a mise pokračují. 15.10. OKTAGON 36 Frankfurt. Lístky v prodeji na ticketmaster.de.